Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of American Dad Apocalypse Soon. It has been a while since we had a video, as it has been the case for me lately on the channel, and I haven't really done much with the heroes and the Labyrinth since they came out. I was playing the last event, and once that was over I took a little bit of a break, so let's go ahead and make some progress, get a little bit stronger, but not get too much stronger. So I'm gonna not make a whole lot of progress here. I'm gonna do a little bit of recap, try to figure out where I'm at, and see what I can do to get myself stronger without making my historic high too much higher. I'm still having a lot of success in mimosas, winning most of the time, getting top 3 nearly all of the time, even though people are leveling up their heroes and getting considerably stronger. And as you can see, my hero is not very strong at all at the moment, and I haven't done anything other than right there. And I don't even think I've leveled it up once yet. So we will be doing that a little bit, maybe. And maybe leveling up a couple of items that I think are going to be more important. I know some other people, especially my clan, have some different ideas. And I haven't done one Labyrinth yet. So if time works out, we'll go ahead and do that today. And I don't have the right squad for it, but we'll do a test on that one. And yeah, so I need to get a little bit stronger, but again, my goal is to keep my squad compact, powerful enough to do shopping mall, and I would like to be able to do 15 out of 15 without using any spells, and my squad has actually gotten to the point where I can't do that. Everybody else around me has gotten a bit stronger and has found a way to combat my squad a little bit, so I don't always get 15 out of 15, and I struggle a little bit more at the ends, so hopefully part of this exercise will get me to get back to being stronger again. So first things first, I'm going to do this mini game here. There are a lot of new mini games now, I'm sure you guys are seeing, some easier than others. There's one I struggled on. I never finished it until the last time I got it. I finally got it. So this one here, however, is a fairly easy one. So I'm just going to go ahead and close that. We're going to go dump all the green stuff here. Come on. Get that last guy not getting out of the way there. And we can just do this, that's fine. Haven't had that happen before, but not a problem. Okay, now we want the blue stuff coming in. So there we go, piece of cake. And again, I'm doing the setup here. The whole layout of the screen is a little bit different because I can't get this game working on my emulator anymore. So I'm able to get this going from my phone going to the computer where I am running OBS. So that is what we are viewing here at the moment. So I don't know if this is the right way to get around this one, but this is what I do, and it's much easier. I just kind of move that guy down a little bit and move that one over, and that's it. That's all you got to do. So I don't know if the intention is to make that one a little more difficult, but that was pretty easy. All right, so I got that out of the way. 10 free golden turds. My golden turds are going crazy. I need to start spending them. Nobody's really been asking, but I bought some a long time ago. I bought the huge offer, and then I've gotten tons from events, and I haven't spent really anything. So I have a ton. I need to start spending those, and maybe with doing the Labyrinth, I'll do some rapid leveling to get some more level 100s. Right now, I think I have like 6 100s, so it means I'm going to go into a Labyrinth without having a full set of 100s. And for those that don't know, they set the level of the Labyrinth based on the highest fighter going in on compared to you or your opponent, or not, your partner, I guess. So I don't know if I mentioned that here on this game or not, but on my Zero City build, I had one level 100 fighter, and then I had the rest of them being 85. So if I'd go in with that setup, I would have my Labyrinth bosses would be level 100, so me only having one level 100 would really hurt the partnership and make a big problem, and it doesn't work. So having those mixed squads don't work at all. So since I'm still in the process of leveling, I'm going to go fight level 100 bosses because I have a level 100 fighter, and if I don't have all of them, I won't be as strong as I possibly could be. So hopefully my partner will be. We'll be having that in. All right, before we go check out the Labyrinth, let's go ahead and check out our heroes. So again, I'm just doing very, very basic, and I did do a little bit of leveling. So if you didn't see the last video, my goal here is to make my gunslingers stronger, doing what they do. And what do? They do damage, so I've done that leveling. So we got 3,600. I don't think we can do more there. We'll see what we have. And the only thing I've done, obviously, is gotten stuff from the game, or from the last event. So our engineers, they do energy charge, so we're going to level that one up and probably do that one today. And health. So our warriors, our tanks up front, we want the tanks to be more tanky, so we go ahead and level them up some as well. So I got 9,250. I'm going to go ahead and do that one right now. And before I do that, my hero level right now is 35,600. I want to make myself as strong as possible with keeping this number as low as possible. And to be strong, I need my tank up front to be stronger. Another thing you can do is going over here, once you get here, is this is called Parasite in this game, but essentially you do damage. Every time you do damage to somebody, you get health restored. So as building a shopping mall build, this is a really good one. So my goal is going to be to max this guy out first, Tough Nut, and then once I work my way over this side, to max out Parasite. And that means every time I'm doing damage, like I said, or I'm swinging out and I do damage, I'm restoring myself, and that is another way to have my tank live longer. So we are 100 away. I'll probably go ahead and do that one too. Maybe not. We'll see. And engineering, before I do that one, so we gained an extra, 16,400 in power. It's not too bad. Let me go ahead and update my spreadsheet. No, we're going to do some more leveling. I probably won't be showing my spreadsheet on camera this time. Unless it's necessary. But obviously the goal is to keep things as low as possible. Yeah, so right now I'm only using one engineer, and that engineer is using the s'more staff, and me adding tons of energy charge is going to increase the time this weapon does its thing from 1.1 seconds maybe to 1.2. Is it really worth increasing my overall power just to increase this by 1/10 of a second? I'm not so sure it is. It might be. Once you start getting restores and resurrections and things like that going, this becomes a little bit more useful. But given what I'm currently doing, I'm not going to do it. Actually, when I go into the Labyrinth, it'll be way more useful because I'm going to be going with a lot of these people, and my restores and my reanimations are going to become significantly better. So, I'm going to leave it here for now, but I will get in there soon. So let's go ahead and see what we have the ability to... Wrong spot. Let's go to Labyrinth store, which is called the market in this game. So we have 40,000 of these waystones, and we got all of those from the last event. So I can only do 8,000 of tokens. So which tokens do I want to do? Obviously I want to do as much damage as possible, so I'm going to go for a gunslinger if I can, and I need 3,600, so I need 250 more. So let's go ahead, we can easily do that. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll pop out of here, go back to gunslinger, we need 250 more. So we will go 1, 2, 3, and if you guys haven't paid attention, I haven't verified in this game, yeah, they're what you buy here, you don't get a better deal by buying the more expensive one. It's all the same proportions. So 500 gives you 100, multiply that times 5. 500, 2,500 gets you 500, multiply that times 4, you get 10,000, 2,000. So all the deals are exactly the same. You don't get a better deal by spending more, which, you know, in this situation for me works out. So now I can go back into my hero. Obviously I could have did that a different way, but that's fine. Jeff, mastery. We want to go to gunslinger. I'm going to make that stronger. So he's now doing an extra 300 damage. And one other thing I need to do before I don't need to, but I think I'm going to, is level up Francine's treasure. This is what I'm doing right now. I like this because it allows gunslingers not to do damage for a little while. And I can level this once, maybe twice. I'm not sure how many fragments I need to get to the next level. So let's go ahead and get 1,900. What are we on? The gunslinger. 1,900 more gunslingers. So we will go back, get that, because, you know, it's not important. And, wrong spot again, Labyrinth. They switch spots in this game and the other games. So we need more gunslingers. We needed 2,000, so we need to spend a full 10 on this one, which is fine. Oh, I missed that hero button again. Hero button is, let's go market, and we got hero up here. Okay, so now we can... If you don't know, if you click on this upper hand, left hand, use your current position, Google type icon up here. If you click on that, it'll take you to where it is, and it kind of highlights it, makes it nice and easy for you to find what you're looking for. So now we're at 1.8 seconds. It goes to 2.2. So I'm one fragment short of leveling that again. I think that's all the leveling I'm going to do. So that puts my 71,600 for my hero. Significantly lower, obviously, than everybody else. I gotta look over my screen here. I got my other screen in a hard to see spot for me, and you guys can't see it. So that more or less, give or take, doubled my power of my hero, and that will put my historic high. See, I have current top 6, 2.3 million, 2.14. Actually, that, given my current setup, that will not raise my historic high at all. I'm afraid, though, when I go into the Labyrinth, if I'm not careful, I'm going to mess that up. Let's just go ahead and look. We can look right here. 2.212. Oh, yeah, there we go. 2.212. So my current high is 2.18. This will raise me to 2.2. And I think it's okay because it made me stronger. My tank is stronger and my gunslingers are stronger, which is the goal, obviously, is to make yourself stronger. So let's just, I'm just going to try it. You know, I've been saying for a while I'm going to jump in. I haven't done one single one. I'm going to go in for food just because I don't want to waste the attempt. And I really don't want to waste the times too because, you know, I don't have tons of them and I'm going to waste it because I'm not super strong. I'm going to do random, which means the person who I pick will probably not be very strong. So it's probably not going to be a good use of anything. But I'm not going to waste my compasses right now. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. We're going to go in for 120,000 food and deploy the best. What do you guys think are my best? If I do that, I have 2 short of having 8 100s, which is not unexpected. So I have 6 100s. I have a 100 on the bench. That's interesting. Okay. So that would mean I'm not going to take my s'more in there. So I have 7 100s. And again, I'm pretty sure when you go into the Labyrinth, it is one that, will adjust your historic high. So if you put in your best of your best and you don't normally do that to keep your historic high down, like for me, I don't take my s'more staff into the shopping mall. I think that would raise your high, but I don't know for sure. If you guys know and I'm misquoting that, let me know in the comments and I will make sure I correct that next time. So really what I want to do, I'm just going to take in all my gunslingers, which is not recommended because gunslingers are not as useful. Really what you want your tank and you want your engineers doing restore and reanimation. That's the main thing. And then, you know, maybe a gunslinger or 2 potentially to do a little damage from the back. But other than that, you don't really need the other thing. So me bringing in 3 gunslingers is kind of stupid. So I won't do that. So we'll take in an extra resurrection. I have 1 gunslinger, 2 gunslingers, 2 resurrections, 3 restores, 1 tank. 2 resurrections, 3 restores. Okay, this isn't too bad. You know, depending on the setup, the matchup I have with my partner, it could be better. The biggest problem is going to be the fact that I'm going in with a 90 and an 86, and we're gonna be facing level 100 bosses. So let's give it a shot. We'll see what happens. And again, I don't know. You know what? Wait, hold on. Clan, friend, random. I'm just gonna pick a random just because. And hope if this works out okay. You know, usually when I do these on video with my emulator, everything is painfully slow. But since I'm going to do something else here off camera a moment. Since I'm doing this on my phone, it shouldn't be too painfully slow. All right, so we got somebody going in with us. You and your partner. Can you guys see this? I don't know what you're looking at. Yeah, you're seeing the same thing I am. Go to the map. Who is the leader? Where are we at? Compass. Go here. I'm leading, so healing won't work right off the bat. That sucks. All right, so we will go with our tank, and I'm going to go with our big damage dealer. And while we're waiting for our partner to jump in, our partner's was that ready? That's not good. I don't know the bosses in this game, so I was going to bring up a different screen so I could compare to see what the boss comparison is in the other ones, but I'm not gonna do that right now. All right, the crit of gunslingers, 2,000, we don't care. The dodge of warriors will be reduced by 70 the physical damage. We're gonna go here, that's fine. And then I'm gonna put my tank up there, and depending what he has this time, Eternals. So here's one problem. Let me go look at my partner. So let's go here. So look at that, 70, 70. 84, 70, 85, 70. That sucks. This is a horrible matchup. We have no chance whatsoever to make it more than like a battle or two because he is essentially going to do nothing. The only benefit our team is going to have is whatever I do. And as we know, I'm not going to be super strong. So this is why you don't go in with randoms. And it's not his fault. It's just the computer matched us up. But it's not going to be a fair comparison because we have 100 level bosses we're fighting. And he has a level 170 fighter. He's got no chance whatsoever of being successful here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. What is he running? He's got a tank and he's got restore. So I'm going to do this, but yeah, we don't have any chance here, which is unfortunate, which is why I don't want to use the ×2 because we're going to be wasting our chances here. And everything I'm saying is based on the other games, so it's possible that I'm wrong and this game isn't set up the same way. And if that's the case, then fantastic. We'll make it a long ways. And that will completely change how this this game works, but I suspect there will be some similarities between them. So, and this battle's going on. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Interesting. I saw my camera go off my little square there. I do have that square where my face is for my streaming. I'm going to start doing a lot more streaming on the channel, which is certainly the goal. And I'm starting to cover something a little bit different called RuneScapes. If you guys don't know that game, it's kind of a role-playing game where you get to go explore worlds, get stronger, level up, that kind of stuff. I just found it, and it's very interesting, so I'm going to be spending more time there. The dodge gunslingers will be reduced by 70%. That's fine. Yeah, we're screwed on this one. Let's go here instead. Yeah, so I'll be streaming that more often. I'm going to probably stream some of these games as well. So if that's something you guys are interested in, you might want to check that out. Just follow the channel. You can follow me on Discord. I got the link down below in the description, and you can follow me on other places as well. I got Twitter, I got Discord. I'm trying to stream everywhere. So streaming on Twitch, streaming Facebook, YouTube, and just trying to get my feet wet and getting started on that. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to check that out. Again, we have no chance. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. But hey, this is the first time we're getting in. We already made it past 2 levels. Not too bad. Yeah, this is what happens. I lost my big guys. Yeah, next time I'll go in with my own clan. I'll find some people I like to go in with. If I do some live streaming of this kind of setup, I think will work, and we can live stream it, and then we can go in and I make sure, before I accept a battle with somebody, that we are both set up correctly to be successful. All right, so he has 3 coming in. Let me see what he has. My tank, obviously, we want. We'll see what he's doing. Come on, Joe, don't wait for me. Or wait for me, fine. I'll put my guy in, then I'll change it. Let's just do that. All right, you got a gunslinger going in. You have restore. And you have a tank. So I'll do resurrect, that's fine. Just do another drink while the battle's going on. At least we're getting a couple wins in here, so my waystones are going up a little bit. I don't think we'll be getting the bosses. The bosses are where you get the real big waystones and successes for doing this, but I don't think we're going to be capable of doing that. And what we're gonna end up doing, more than likely, is a situation that you should never do. Just kind of there's some rules that you should follow. You don't abandon the labyrinth. You don't abandon the bunker or depending on which game you're playing, they're all the same. If your partner still has lives, if your partner wants to go on, you don't just jump out. You don't leave when things are still going on, and that is something that is fairly common that you find that people do. They abandon when they shouldn't. Let's just go ahead and do this. We might have a chance to battle each other since this squad is so weak. You stay in until both you and your partner agree that you're done. So that is something we'll probably end up seeing here, but it's not uncommon for people to do. They just say, hey, I'm not going to win, or whatever. We won a couple battles. That's good. I'm just going to leave, and you end up screwing your partner over. All right. So what do we face? I didn't even pay attention. We got a restore, resurrection. His tank. Oh, this should be easy. Oh, this will be super easy. That's all his squad. All right, we're fine. Let's go. You have your tank. You have your restore. I'll put my resurrection back in there again. And I don't want to lose my gunslinger because they're very, very tired at the moment. Let's see. I don't know if we'll get any stronger here now. Hopefully we do. There we go. We're getting a little bit stronger. Good. Yeah, that was good. That's usually some of those battles, depending on what you put in there, it gets really difficult. But since my partner was not overly strong, and that was mainly his setup, that was highly useful. All right, no resurrection. That's a bummer. Obviously, one of your main goals should be to get to the bosses, so taking this top level will get us there. But unfortunately, that means we are going to be... So what didn't work? I think it said resurrection doesn't work, right? We're enemy squad. There we go. Resurrection doesn't work. Okay, so we're going to put in a restore. We'll put in our tank. We'll put in a restore. And he has his restore in there. Okay, good. Hopefully we get to the boss and we can see what the bosses look like. The fact that we are making it this far, it's encouraging. For me, oh, well, unfortunately, this is a little bit closer of what happens. You don't get resurrection. This is usually hard anyway with no resurrection. I shouldn't have put my mini sauce in there for sure. Well, that sucks. It looks like we are done. I'm certainly not going to be wasting resurrection tokens, whatever they're called, with somebody who only has a level 70 fighter. So that's just a waste of time. So whatever. It is what it is. That's what happens when you go in with this setup. No resurrection. Don't put that guy in there. Yeah. So when you go in with this setup, that's what happens when you go in with randoms. You don't know what you're going to get. If we get one more win, that'd be great, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. And knock him down a little bit. Yepper, we are done. All I got is resurrections, which don't work, but hey, why not? I got them, put them in there. We'll use everything we got. I think Joe's got nothing left, so. Yeah, he's out. I'm almost out. These are useless anyway, so. And generally, you don't want to leave. Yeah, so there, he didn't do it. He went ahead and jumped in. This time it's not going to matter because we're going to lose no matter what, because we won't do enough damage here, but. Hey, there we go. Let me see if he's, we'll chat here for a moment. He might just leave right away. Bad match up for us. We'll see if he says something. It's not the keyboard I like to have going on there. So yeah, so that again, that is why it was so hard. I have a feeling that this would have been fairly easy if I was with somebody else with level 100s, because the bosses probably would have been just as hard as they are right now. And then I would have had more support from my partner, which we didn't have here. So I'm not going to leave yet just in case they jump in and say something. But there we go. That is what the Labyrinth is. The main thing is, again, you want to go in with the most, what do we got here? Somebody else talking. You want to go in with the most consistent team that you can, the consistent level. And then the biggest thing you want to do is have restores and reanimations. Those are important. That is very key. And then you need to have a tank. A lot of people like to go with an assassin. I don't usually run an assassin on my squad, so I don't do that, but that is also very useful. Going with a ranger. Maybe going, or gunslinger, sorry, wrong game. Going with a gunslinger and an assassin, that wouldn't be too bad. I don't have an assassin, so I go with 2 gunslingers and a tank, and then the rest just chemist, or again, wrong game, sorry. Engineer doing reanimation, restore. So just a basic general idea, but uh-oh, what happened? We went to a screensaver mode there. So just general ideas, but the basic thing is if you can find a partner or a couple partners you go in with and you guys know how you work together, then you go in and you know the way you can complement your partner. That's the best way to have success for sure. So it looks like he's not going to say anything else. I'm just going to go ahead and leave and we'll check to see what happens there. Oh, he did leave. It didn't even tell me. In the other game, in Hustle Castle, it tells me when my partner leaves. Nice. Let's go ahead and leave, and then we get a summary of what happened. So we got 4,400 waystones. Not too bad. And like I said, doing this on my phone, the game goes a lot faster. The load screens are much faster. Doing this on emulator is just painfully slow. So I make for a very bad partner when I try to do these things. So I will try to do this more often. I will try to find somebody I can go in with. Oh, you guys aren't seeing my screen move. Let me quick change this. That's what happens when it goes into screensaver mode. Give me 1 second. Not sure what you guys are going to see when I do this. Did it start moving? No. Yeah, it's not going to work. Well, I'm going to finish it up anyway, so it doesn't matter. We'll just leave it here because I'm not going to do anything. So anyway, so that's Labyrinth. My goal is certainly to do those more often. I would like to start doing that with you guys as well. So we'll do some live streams while we do this, and we can make sure that we have the right squads going in together. So again, with my squad set up, I don't want to go in with people with level 100 squads. And then we can hopefully get to some bosses, which I didn't see any of those. I know how to beat some of the ones in Hustle Castle and in Zero City, so I assume they have the same bosses here in this game. But we will see those, and we will hopefully come up with a strategy guide, and I'll post those on my Discord server, which you can find linked down below in the description. And yeah, so we will wrap it up there. So that is where I'm going to be focusing for the next several weeks until the next event comes out, is be doing giveaways sometimes on the videos here, sometimes on my Discord server. Another reason to join the Discord server. And I'm going to start working on getting my hero a little bit stronger, but keeping my power compact like it is currently at the moment. So I think that will do it for this time. So this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.